All right, we are live, and I forgot I need to send another request to Steve here. There we go. Thank you for everyone joining all of our interviews. We post these replays if you missed the live on Facebook and Instagram and on YouTube, so you can check those out. We have a lot of creator interviews that we've been doing, and we also started interviewing coaches that can help with marketing and knowing how to price your work and things like that. So if you haven't checked out our YouTube page, it has them all nicely together. And we're waiting on Steve. My cat is getting into mischief. Because that's what she does, because she's a 16-year-old cat. Oh, says he's unable to join. Let's try again. Invite. Hello. I think there's a request to join if the invite doesn't work. Oh, things are happening. Ray. Hello, thanks for joining. That's awesome. Man, I should have thought about this. I should have gotten a mask or something. I forgot. I did not come prepared. Hey everyone, thanks for joining. Oh, still lagging. All right, I'm gonna let it catch up. So tell me what cosplay you're in now if you can hear me. Oh, nice.
I am
Oh, I
Sokka
forgot
from
that you had,
Avatar: The
yeah. All
Last
right.
Airbender.
That's a fun, I love that. Oh, and you have the weapon and everything. That's awesome. How long did it take you to make that? Yeah.
I think about a month, maybe.
Because I was looking before our interview and I saw that you had, like, I was going through, because last time we talked about, you have the werewolf, like, cyborg cosplay, and we talked about your Beetleborg cosplay, which I just took me back to watching that show. But I don't think we talked about any airbending cosplays. Or not airbending, he didn't airbend, but you know what I mean.
I actually never watched Avatar until
Ah,
my wife actually got me into it, and then just watching, yeah, and just watching the characters and seeing how Sokka was not a bender, but still had a really pivotal role was kind of like,
nice.
I kind of like
No,
this
I
guy. He's
really
kind of
liked
like the
his I
Casey
liked his character a
Jones of
lot too, just
Avatar.
because he's just stubborn. He was just a stubborn character, and I thought that was a good fit for all the other dynamic. He was just always going head first into stuff, and it's like, don't do that. But yeah, no, that was a good show. Um, so anyway, if you want to introduce yourself for everyone that's joining, because we have a couple people watching, I am Patricia with Crafter, founded Crafter, and we're a company that connects people who creators, makers, artists that can make things that do commission work to people that would like to buy the work from you. And then I'm here today with now I have you listed as Stevo, so that's why I put that on my post earlier. Do you go by Steve, Stevo? What do you prefer? Oh,
I actually go by Nasir Yalu.
oh, okay. So I
We
got it
recently
all
got
wrong then.
married,
Okay, I'm
so
glad.
we'll change.
I've
Yes.
been calling you Steve all day. Good to know. Yeah. So we talked a little bit last time.
It's
You
all
do a
good.
lot of oh wait, someone's asking a question. Wasn't Beetleborg played by Ruben Langdon? I do not know who played Beetleborg. I have no idea. Do you?
Uh,
I
are
don't.
you
That's a
talking
question in
about
the
the
comments on
clown?
the
I don't
live.
remember.
I'd have to
I
look that up
don't.
to be fair.
I
All
could
the
not.
actors that played those live action shows, honest, I do not remember who played who on what. But anyway, um, what was I gonna say? So you do a lot of zero waste cosplay, which I love because for people that are starting cosplay, it can be kind of like overwhelming and daunting when you first get into it because it's like, where do you even start? You know? So can you tell me a little more about that? We got these internet things, man. As soon as I start asking questions. Oh boy. I could look up who played Beetleborg. I while we wait, I don't know. I don't know who played that. Oh no, he got kicked out. Um Anyway, if any of you have done cosplay or if any of you have any questions about cosplay, put them in the comments and I will re-invite him back. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Yes. Oh, why isn't it letting me? Yes. Join. Goodness.
It's Instagram's fault.
I really want to, yeah, I want to play Instagram really bad right now because I'm like, come on now. Come on, this is the second time. Oh my goodness. I really want this to. Next time we try this, I'd say we tried Facebook, but they're owned by the same company. It might be the same problem. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with their lives.
So if it catches up, I don't even know if you can hear me, but if you can, I really want you to be able to talk about zero waste cosplay because I think it's important to the community.
So the idea behind zero waste cosplay is you
Mhm.
take stuff like this. Okay. This is a gallon water jug. We all have things like this. We all have gallon jugs. We all have um, ramen lids. We all have
Right.
Altoids containers possibly laying around. You take these items.
Hmm.
You utilize its base shape.
Right.
So this is a container that contains jellyfish in it. You utilize that base shape and you imagine, so if this base shape is a rectangle, it could be a container that holds a jellyfish. It could be a Batman utility belt pouch. It could be, if you
Right.
guys remember,
Uh-huh. Yep.
Mando had a little wrist pop type of thing here. So you utilize these items that are made of a non-biodegradable material, plastics,
Hmm.
urethane, styrenes, metals that would normally be thrown away, and you try to repurpose them in a way that it beautifies, it stops those products from going
Yeah.
into the overall into becoming gross trash island, and also it gets your brain thinking and not really, I don't want to say fueling money into the cosplay industry, but also just not spending too much money, really. I mean, EVA foam is expensive, but it's
Yeah.
great for standing on, you know? Not so great for your wallet. Just we have these natural occurring things around
And
that
I
we could
really
just
like that
utilize more.
because for
That's the
people,
idea
I don't know,
behind
it got
zero
kind of weird
waste.
a minute ago, but for people who may want to get into cosplay, but like you said, they don't want to break the bank and they want to be able to be creative and honestly, from what I can tell, a lot of cosplay is trial and error. So you don't necessarily want to spend a ton of money on materials and then do something and then you mess it up. You know what I mean? And you're like, I have to do this again. So I think it's a really, really good idea.
I have a little Momo here. If you, he's kind of
Oh,
a half dingo baby. He's chewing on my sword. That's what's pulling me. I'm sorry.
nice. I love that helmet that you're wearing,
It's
by the
probably
way.
the
That's
wolf.
pretty fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, hi, puppers. He's so cute. Oh,
Thank you. Thank you.
he's like, I
So
want to
he's
be
interested in the
involved.
ears right
I
now.
want to be included. Uh, also, so you are
Make him
working
some armor
on
one
that,
day.
what was it, Orlesian Mask from Dragon Age for my friend Brittany, and I'm really excited about that. I'm not gonna lie, because I love that game. Looks so good.
That is currently getting
Yeah.
redone and refit. I have to do a few more layers and then melt it again,
Oh, there's
smelt it,
feathers on
and
it? I didn't
then
even realize there's
reform
gonna be
it.
feathers on
Get a
it.
lot of feathers.
Oh, that's
So
right.
there's a few feather filigree designs, and I feel like I could find an actual quail pin or one of my good friends who does music, Scotty G Music. Scotty G Music. Scotty G Music. He has a brother who has peacock feathers. So
I'm
I'm thinking
excited.
of possibly incorporating these natural feathers into it. And it's just trying to figure out the little intricate ways of these designs without having to melt something and then putting these
Yeah.
microplastics and chloroplastics and all these fumes into the air and just utilize things that we just throw away. We throw away a
Yeah, no,
lot.
I
mean,
completely
we
agree.
throw
And
away a
I
lot.
love
That's
the
just an
fact that you can
overstatement.
take everyday objects and be like, let's make this something awesome. You know what I mean? Like it's just that's what it's about, you know? It's just cool. Um, so you've been in cosplay for a minute now. How many years has it been?
Overall, doing cosplay as a, I would say, not only as a
Yeah.
professional aspect, but also as
I
a
knew I
hobby,
was like
probably
I'm like if
about
I remember
10
I
years
couldn't
now,
remember
10,
from the
11
last time.
years,
I'm like
somewhere in there.
I know it's been a little while since you've been doing cosplay, so that's awesome. And so you're located where? Where are you in the United States?
We're in Ohio. We have a artist community, and I also have split it with my wife, and she's an artist. I'm a multimedia artist, so we have a little kind of studio set up here within Ohio, and I'm working on like a cosplay kind of
Yeah.
workshop area,
It's hard to
hopefully
like
here if
make your own
things
workspace, no
happen.
joke. So my son, I have a son and a daughter. They're 4 and 2. And so I used to have an office, not anymore. So I'm trying to make my own little work area. Try to be able to get stuff done, you know?
Have a little coffee table where things are kind of pinned down and glued down with the cake lid over top so nobody
You do what you
touches
have
it.
to
I
do, you
understand.
know?
I
It's just,
understand.
you're like, don't touch this, please. Please don't touch this.
Put it in the freezer.
I saw
Just put it in the freezer. They're
Oh
not
man,
cooking.
yeah.
Put it in
Kids,
the freezer.
kids and animals get into everything. That's just what happens. Um, So we also saw last time you had showed off, you had a Soul Calibur cosplay, which is pretty great, right? Did you have was it Nightmare, if I remember right? Yeah. So we saw that. That's pretty.
Yes,
That's pretty epic.
that's
So
my favorite.
yeah, because I remember I played. There's so many if anyone watching doesn't know, Soul Calibur is a video game and it's fantastic. And there's like a bunch of them. So if you haven't played them, you can find one, I'm sure somewhere. Um, yeah, no, that I loved playing those fighting games. And then I saw too. I was looking through your page before this interview. You made a Mando cosplay, also, right? Yeah.
Yes, I'm reworking that Mando. It's right here
Nice.
currently. I'm giving
See,
him
but that
Beskar
looks
treatment,
amazing.
and also I'm working on. Thank you. I'm working on it being able to the butter knife,
Yeah.
but it's metal to be able to like
Yeah, that's awesome.
because it's Beskar.
That was such a good show. So good.
So hope
Hey, Brittany. Brittany joined. We just saw your mask a minute ago, Brittany. You missed it.
I want more.
We just talked about it. Oh, see, he's nice. He brought it out again. Doesn't that look beautiful? I'm so excited. When that gets shipped to her, she's gonna wear it. I'm gonna visit her. I'm gonna send you a video. I'm gonna steal it from her and be like, never mind. For everybody watching, for everyone watching, he does commissioned cosplays.
Dude,
So if there's something cool that you see, check out his page because he has a lot of stuff for sale and he has stuff that he can make. So just, plug in that real quick. Um, Brittany says she's gonna wear the crap out of that. So, Brittany, you should wear that while you're at work. Be on the phone. I mean, she works from home. They won't know. Just on the phone. Be amazing. So you're working on Mando. Is there any other cosplays that you're working on right now? Brittany. Are there any other cosplays that you're working on right now? Any in the works?
um,
What am I looking at? It got blur. Oh, there we go. Who is that from? I know that guy. Who's that from? What is it? That's what it's from. Oh my gosh. So I've only played like one Final
Final
Fantasy. Don't
Fantasy.
judge me. But yeah, that's awesome. Are you gonna do a cosplay of him?
I've never played either.
Oh,
I'm a
yeah.
try. It was a challenge sent down from my wife, so
Wow, that's
I'm gonna work on them. I've
yeah.
done Legion from Mass Effect before. Have you ever played the Mass Effect series? I think I have him. Hold on, Legion, the
Yeah,
flashlight head.
that's awesome. Brittany, that mask is gonna be amazing. I'm really jealous. That's really cool. Yeah.
So if you remember Mass
Yeah.
Effect with Commander Shepard, there's like
Yes.
the weird robot flashlight head thing. So this is old. This is from
Oh
old
my
car
God.
parts
Coat
and
hangers? You
resin
do not use
and
coat
coat
hangers.
hangers.
That's crazy.
Yes, tire. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're right here.
Wow.
The entire structure is just coat hangers.
I'm getting closer to my phone, like that's gonna help. I'm getting like this.
And then
Like, really?
Bondo and you can maybe.
Yeah, it's
Oh no,
all
it's
like
all wrapped.
I
You
don't know if
probably
that's
can't see any more coat hangers anymore.
yeah, I can see
Yeah,
them.
you can
Yeah,
right
there
here.
you go.
Like,
Very cool. See, that's the thing um yeah, just using what's around your house because that stuff you just end up pitching or throwing out anyway, so you might as well make something cool out of it. That's just awesome. Do you have a favorite video game? I have to ask that. Oh, I lost him. That's an important question to me. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you heard me or not. It started lagging a bit.
Um,
Yes, I need to know.
Favorite video game? Um, that's not a fair question. I
Halo, man.
mean, of course, I'd probably say Halo
Yeah.
because it changed everything. But
Yeah, how about we'll do that?
right now,
Yeah, see, Brittany, I knew
I'm
you guys
I'm,
would be
I'm doing a
cool.
lot of Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Yeah. Um, Actually, if there's any other Overwatch players out there, there's an
Yeah?
esports team starting. Just talk to me about it.
Nice.
We try to do everything. Everything, yes. Rally Esport. So probably a lot of Overwatch and
Yes.
PUBG and Dragon Ball Z
Because
Xenoverse.
I'm not surprised about that.
A lot of Xenoverse.
Go ahead.
Speaking of that,
Oh,
I
yeah?
found my saying Chris bought the Voice of Vegeta
That's
sign.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I made it out of a Tupperware container, and then I took it there, and I was trying to
Right.
find the lights for it. Hold on. I was trying to find the lights for it, but I could not find the plug. And this is a what was this? I think it was a old cassette holder for the car.
Oh my God.
There it is. Yeah, to keep the capsules in from capsule corp
Nice.
on the side of the armor, and the whole cassette holder.
That's awesome. See, the only thing even remotely close to what you're doing that I've ever done is I was in an art class in college and I repurposed an old GameCube into like a robot where it had like a head and a body and like the front part like open so you could have like the inside compartment of it. You'd have to see it. Sorry. I don't have it anymore. Yeah, I'm sure I have a photo somewhere. I'll have to find it
You need a photo.
in the comments. Old GameCube robot. Yeah, yeah.
Upload
No.
it. You
Have to
have
find it.
fun.
It wasn't Brittany. Brittany just
Upload
asked,
it.
was it a working robot? Girl, no. You think a mechanical or electrical engineer? No.
No,
I love
no.
that you thought that that's possible for me, but no, it was not working. Um, crack me up. All right, so yeah, I did that, and some other crazy stuff in that class. But yeah, I also made in that class. I have to mention this because Halloween's coming up. I had also made a coffin chair out of plyboard. It was super cheap, but it was like a big, like if you took a coffin and you sat it up, and then I just put a seat in front of it, right? And so it wasn't like an actual coffin you lay in, but like I put it outside when I lived in an apartment there. I put it outside, and someone thought, and I'm not even kidding, it was real and reported it. I thought it was a real coffin. I'm like, I had to tell my landlord, I'm like, this is a decoration for Halloween. It's not a real coffin on my patio. Like, what is. It was just so funny to me.
You did a great
It
job
was
then.
Halloween.
You
Like,
did an
what?
excellent
So,
job then.
anyway, people are crazy. So, yeah, I made a bunch of crazy stuff in that class. It was fun. It was fun. It's fun to create stuff like that, you know? Brittany said, of course they did. You know, people just like to complain about Halloween decorations. If you're one of those people, you're right. Oh. So is there anything else you want to share with anyone before we wrap up the interview? Anything else cool coming up? Things we should look out for? Cool cosplay, events happening? What's going on?
So far, events. I think there's may just be like OhioCon coming up in Ohio, possibly that, but we'll be doing a lot of traveling, so there will be for personally me, I'll be doing like a large cosplay giveaway on my page very soon, just discounting a lot of everything. I have armor suits that, like there's Legion, there's Nightmare, there's Mando, there's Karas, there's just a lot of suits, and then I'll be doing a lot more builds, that way I can get a lot of materials.
Nightmare, though. You said that one's your favorite.
Moving this way. And just trying to test a lot more things, like finding more organic materials and infusing organic materials into cosplay. So if you remember Avatar, he had a meteor sword. This handle a hibiscus tree, I believe, that died, and one of our neighbors had it. This is a shell, and then the actual blade is,
how was that t-shirt?
I think a bunch of old t-shirts that I fused together to make it look like the. It's t-shirt and hot glue, and then it's shaped and then painted with Mod Podge. I never in a million years would have guessed
that's what that was made out of.
Oh, also yes, and then there was. I did not create the sheath. My amazing wife knocked this out with there was the plastic that you put over windows, the film case of it.
That makes it look like frosted.
Yeah, and then the edge is a plastic bottle painted, and then this got pretty rigid. I followed some old sword techniques to strengthen swords, and it's pretty it'll get there, and it has a nice edge, and I like the little sparkles from the sparkly.
You can say it's shiny with
I'm not a sparkle guy, but it looks like a meteor.
Yeah. You don't have to say glittery.
It's shiny. Yeah, there we go. It's goblin shiny.
I love that handle, though.
I've lost the boomerang. Thank you. The boomerang has another piece on it, but God knows where that is at this point.
Well, I'm going to be following your page for that giveaway because I will be sharing that, and I will be probably trying to win.
Thank you.
I'll be like commenting like, hi. So just I'll be keeping an eye out for that giveaway, and I'll share it. And then that's pretty much all the questions I had on my end. Does your wife want to say hi? I hear her.
She's an amazing artist.
Hi, nice to meet
she's
you.
Over here.
You need to tell us her handle on Instagram too, so that people know to follow her too.
Oh yeah, she's painting, knocking out billboards. There's stuff. Is there anything I can show real quick? Can I show this one?
No, hey, yeah,
I have one right here.
A
little bit more of your time. Then she painted this giant horse in his Oh yeah. So this one is I'm gonna show this off real quick. I'm gonna keep it still. Half of it with watercolor. What?
Paint. It's watercolor.
That's awesome. I love mixed media stuff. I love
watercolor and fabric.
That's beautiful.
And here's.
You guys are both so talented. I can't do any of this.
Thank you very much. God definitely looked out for me with that one. I met her here at this art studio, and we've just been knocking out art ever since.
Dynamic duo.
It's been great.
So I'm gonna message you after this, and you can give me her Instagram again, and I'll tag it on this interview too, so that way people can follow you and they can follow her, because both your work is fantastic. I love it.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you want to meet up
Thank
and do
you for
this,
another
I'm free.
chance.
You know, I like sharing people's projects. I love getting excited about what they're working on. It's awesome. So I'm happy it worked out better this time.
We're gonna contact IG about all their lovely
That's
fun.
another whole nother interview.
Sideways videos when you post them. Oh, that's
Yeah.
posting landscape
We'll
videos
get
and
there.
they turn
Technology's
sideways.
gotta,
Oh Lord, we'll get there. We'll get there.
it's gotta get there. But all right. Well, thank you everyone that's been watching. This has been amazing. I can't wait to see what else he comes up with cosplay wise. And yeah, I'll make sure to post this and give everyone a follow. Okay? Thank you so much. You have a good night.
I appreciate you all. Thank you.
Bye.